This is SportsCenter.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to SportsCenter on YouTube. Alongside Ryan Smith, I'm Drew Carter. One of the stunners of the NBA offseason, Klay Thompson, moving on from the Warriors.
Indeed, after 13 years and 4 championships with Golden State, it's a fresh start in Dallas for one of the best shooters in NBA history. Let's go to the NBA, where Klay Thompson, his new era begins in Dallas. The longtime Warrior and now Maverick was introduced to the Dallas media on Tuesday after signing a 3-year, $50 million deal to leave Golden State. The 4-time NBA champion and 5-time All-Star says he's feeling rejuvenated about his fresh start, but reflected on his emotions leaving his Warriors out west.
I mean, probably a little disappointed at first, but then as time goes on, you have a lot of time to reflect and you realize what you did. They can't take that away from you as far as the championships. Whether you play basketball or work in the corporate world or whatever industry, sometimes change just can spur greatness, and a new change of scenery can do wonders. And I'm very grateful for my time at Golden State, but I just felt like, moving on could just re-energize me and do something special for the rest of my career.
Yeah, Dallas grateful to have him. Klay Thompson is one of the most prolific three-point shooters in NBA history. He shot 40% or better from range in 8 different seasons in his career, trailing only Steph Curry for the most in NBA history. Luka's never had a teammate shoot over 40% from 3 in a season, even once in his career.
The summer of Tatum continues. NBA championship, richest contract in NBA history, and now a chance to secure his 2nd gold medal. Tatum and Team USA are in Vegas right now getting set for the Paris Olympics. They take on Canada tonight in an exhibition, and they're not your guy, buddy. They're really good. Tim Bontemps having a great time in Vegas.
Kevin Durant will miss Wednesday night's game against Team Canada with a calf strain, an injury Durant said he suffered about 10 days before Team USA training camp opened here in Las Vegas on Saturday. Now, Durant said he's feeling better and taking the injury day by day, and that he hopes to get back on the court during the Abu Dhabi portion of Team USA's 5-game exhibition schedule ahead of the Paris Olympics. Now, most teams would have a lot of trouble replacing a player like Kevin Durant, but Team USA is no ordinary team. They could turn to Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Jrue Holiday, or a host of other options to potentially fill Durant's spot in the starting lineup. And they'll get their first chance to see what this group looks like as a unit against Team Canada, the team USA lost to in the bronze medal game in last year's World Cup. In Las Vegas, Tim Bontemps, ESPN.
All right, Timbo, after the game in Vegas tonight, Team USA heads to Abu Dhabi for a pair of exhibitions before playing their final tune-up games in London. This is a tough slate of friendlies. Australia won bronze at the last Olympics, Germany won gold at the FIBA World Cup, and Serbia has a guy named Jokic. That's who Team USA opens group play against July 28th.
After a sizzling start, the bottom has fallen out. Since June 15th, the Yankees have had the worst starters ERA, bottom 5 in batting average. Their record, worst in baseball. Everything is going wrong, so the pressure's mounting to fix it. Yankees owner Hal Steinbrenner and GM Brian Cashman went to yesterday's game to assess the damage. Cashman's pregame prognosis, not good.
Man, it's just been a struggle, obviously. So, and you're right. Thankfully we got out of the gates really strong. So hopefully, that cushion will allow us to, work through this hopefully sooner than later, because it's gone on long enough. But yeah, it's been a tough stretch for us.
What's your level of concern with what you've been seeing?
I'm always concerned. It's my job to be in a position to, never assume anything.
Yeah, maybe more concerned than ever, because you know what? Yankees stink right now. The New York Yankees took on the Rays. Aaron Boone, man, that dude needs some sleep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
This is just brutal.
This is just not fun. Sorry, Yankee fans. Bottom first, Carlos Rodon pitching. Randy Arozarena hitting off of him. Down the left field line, ball mishandled by Alex Verdugo right there. Yeah, it's been that way since June. Yandy Diaz coming in to score. Costly error there by Verdugo. And how do you think Rodon feels about that? Not so great, I think. Later in the inning, 2 on, nobody out. Isaac Paredes drills that Rodon fastball for a 3-run homer. Rodon's now allowed 3 or more runs in the first inning for the 4th time this season. That's tied for the most in baseball. It's been that kind of season, at least from June. Now, top of the 7th, Here's a Yankee bright spot, Ben Rice. That looked good.
He can hit, man.
Right? 2-run homer, 5th career homer, all coming in the last 5 games. Yankees down 4-3, so maybe there's a chance. They're down 5-3, final out. Juan Soto up as a tying run. Can he tie it up? No, he can't, because Jose Siri is there to grab it. Game over. Soto frustrated. So are all the Yankees and their fans, and the Rays take it 5-3. It has been a bummer in the Bronx since the middle of June. Entering play on June 15th, the Yankees were 50-22, own the best record in baseball. Since that day, they are 5-16, the worst record in baseball.
Well, Rory Mcilroy is the defending champion at the Scottish Open this week. It's his first event since his final round collapse at the U.S. Open 4 weeks ago. He bogeyed 3 of his final 4 holes, including 2 missed putts from inside 4 feet at 16 and 18, and he left Pinehurst without speaking to the media. Rory spoke this morning for the first time about the U.S. Open. It's new on SportsCenter.
The way I described Pinehurst on Sunday was like it was a great day until it wasn't. You know, I did things on that Sunday that I haven't been able to do in the last couple of years. And then, look, obviously, unfortunately, you know, to miss those last 2 putts, or the putt on 16 and obviously the putt on 18. Yeah, it was a tough day. It was a tough few days after that, obviously. I look back on that day just like I look back on some of my toughest moments in my career. And you know, I'll learn a lot from it. And I'll hopefully put that to good use. And it's something that's been a bit of a theme throughout my career. I've been able to take those tough moments and turn them into great things not very long after that.
Well, since 2015, Rory has 21 major top 10s, which is by far the most of any player, but he hasn't been able to get that elusive major win. More than 3,600 days now since Rory's last major win, which came at the 2014 PGA Championship. He's finished second or tied for second at a major 4 times in his career, 3 of those since 2022.
Wow. Get ready, Drew. College football right around the corner. Big 12 Media Days underway this week in Vegas. The conference kicks off with 16 teams for the first time in its 29-year history. Texas and Oklahoma won't be among them, with both sides of the Red River rivalry heading to the SEC. The Longhorns and Sooners combined to win 15 of the 22 conference title games held over that span. Now, 4 teams are joining to fill that void. Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah. The Buffaloes returned to the Big 12 after a stint from 1996 to 2010 that included a conference title back in 2001. And Utah, currently the favorite to win the Big 12 according to ESPN Bet. Head coach Kyle Whittingham and the Utes are listed as plus 325 to be the conference's 5th different champion in as many seasons. K-State is the next closest team at plus 375. Here's Whittingham on Utah's fresh new start in the Big 12.
First of all, great opportunity for us. We're elated to be in a conference, and we've got a pretty good roster coming in this year, so we think we can be competitive right away. But we're excited about the new opportunity, new challenge, and really is for me, in the point in my career that I'm at, it's a re-energizer.
Meanwhile, the Big 12's reigning Offensive Player of the Year, OK State's Ollie Gordon, will not miss any playing time in the wake of his DUI arrest in late June. That's from Cowboys coach Mike Gundy. Gordon appeared at Media Days yesterday in Vegas, apologized for his actions. Gundy said the decision to have him play was the best for him and the best for Oklahoma State football. Here's Gordon and Gundy speaking on that.
It's really just I apologize for my actions, the mistakes I made. Wasn't good. Every mistake, every action has a consequence. And, I just want to apologize to my family, my team for my actions.
Ollie's going to play. And I share this with Ollie. I said, Ollie, we're in a time where you guys are essentially employees. You guys make lots of money to play this game. It's different than it was 5 years ago. And your punishment's going to be facing the facts. That's why we brought him here today. I said, you're not going into hiding. You're going to face the music. You're going to have to stand up and talk to people and answer questions. And hopefully, more than football, you can learn from the situation you've been in. Because if not, then we have a real issue. But he's going to play. And I'm going to do what we think is best for Oklahoma State football. And I think it's best for Ollie to play. if there's any punishment, it's make him carry the ball 50 times in the first game. I think that he understands how serious that situation was, and hopefully he can learn from it and move forward.
Okay, later today, Deion Sanders will speak at Big 12 Media Days. Hear what Coach Prime has to say about Colorado's hopes this season and about his son Shador's potential Heisman hopes on SportsCenter. Today, Sanders and Colorado kick off their season 50 days from now on August 29th against North Dakota State. That's 8 Eastern on ESPN. They're not picked to finish very high, but I tell you what, I never count Deion out.
I never count North Dakota State out. Give me the Bison in that game.
Ooh. Coach Prime heard that.
It's going to be must-see.
It's him, Coach Prime, not me.
Thanks for watching SportsCenter on YouTube. Goodbye, Internet.